us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. DJ Turner now to bring it back, and he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. First and 10. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Broncos bringing out their punter. This one fielded. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa. Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He knocks it through. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the start. Here's Smith. To the left side, it is caught by Myers.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
Quick throw, taken in. Finding room at midfield. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. play action now. It's Gino. And that is incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. That's a heck of a stop by this defense early in this game, Mike, and it sets up a decision for the offense. You might be a little too far away to attempt a realistic field goal, but you might be a little too close to get anything out of the punt unit. I think I'm keeping the offense on. I'm trying to extend this drive, and I'm being aggressive here.
And he's going to have the Raiders, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
They go play action with Smith. A ball deep for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is Turner. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. He'll take this forward maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Receiver in motion, headed left. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's caught. It's the rookie 4th-rounder, Troy Franklin. Here's a 2nd and 12. Back to throw is Nix. He'll throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. One of the Raiders has got it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
On 4th down, here's Nix. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So the message this coach is sending to his huddle is very clear. It's, hey guys, I got all the confidence in the world. We're going to be aggressive all day. We're not afraid to fail. We are going to try to score on every possession. And as a player, you can't help but win.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them...
And He's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take it.
And this one is blocked. Oh, big hole, left side. He's inside the 40. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Knicks now on 1st and 10. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
So many of these young rookie quarterbacks, they come into difficult situations. We see it year in and year out. They don't have a lot of veteran pieces around them. Maybe their weapons aren't great, but I don't think that's the case for Bo Nix.
Now a run on 1st down. Room to run inside the 40. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The ball comes out. One of the Raiders has got it. Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going. It moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a...
He gets free, and he will dive into the end zone. 90 yards. Touchdown, Vegas. Carlson now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Raiders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This is Turner. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
They'll go play action with Nix. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. On second down, it's Nix. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Nix gonna throw for it. That's taken in. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
You know, Mike, you could almost just look down in the huddle, and the players are looking at the sideline like, Coach, isn't the punt team going to come out? And the coach was having none of it. He says, no, you're staying on the field. We're being aggressive all day long, and we're going to go pick up this first down.
On first down is Smith. Through the contact, it's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And this will be incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
From the gun on 3rd down, Smith. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
A very dangerous throw, but somehow it is complete. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. Working out of the gun, Smith. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. And that That's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Gino. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
You can tell what the decision is about how they want to approach fourth down by what they call on third down. If that was a run play, then you can bet they were going to go for it on fourth. But because it was a pass, and then they take a sack, I think this coach on fourth down is leaning towards settling for 3.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. The offense will stay out there, but they've got some yards to pick up. Fourth down and goal. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Now Carlson to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Raiders are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This is Turner. He'll get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Man in motion, heading left. On first down, here's Nix to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Marvin Mims. Down the left sideline. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos are able to edge a bit closer. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Smith to throw on first and 10. He gets this one to Tucker. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here, and now it's going to be third down.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Off the play fake, it's Smith. He's got it! And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on third down.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, You want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points. I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back.
The ball comes out, and this is taken in by the defense. And there it is. The defense comes up with the big play, forcing the fumble as they get their offense right back on the field. Coming up, Greg, with a big turnover.
Taking the ball away, Mike, has really become an art form in the NFL. Some teams are good at it, some teams not so much. But in this case,
this is intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
They'll turn and hand this one off. The Broncos going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick.
Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Second down and 8. They'll stick with him again. And he'll get close to the marker. A nice run, probably a yard short of that first down.
It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the first down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage, and in a lot of situations, it'll get you the first down, just not here.
Here we go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
He was brought along by Malik Harrison. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, last year's All-Pro punter A.J. Cole on now for the Raiders. And back deep is Marvin Mims. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Finding room at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Denver. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for 2. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And this time he'll be stopped short of the goal line, maybe a little winded after that long touchdown run. In any event, the try for 2 fails. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Smith to throw on 1st down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
Mike, these are just throws you're not accustomed to seeing, especially from a quarterback that has played this much football. He's been around the NFL for a long time. He's got to make better decisions. Costly mistakes like that are going to kill his team.
Give up the middle, and he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. And Landon Roberts in there on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. On the toss, they'll run. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. They send a receiver in motion left. 2nd down. Nix. He's got his receiver. It's Cortland Sutton. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Here's 2nd and 6. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll go with him again. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. They'll run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Broncos. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. and he's got a half dozen for the year. The offense will stay out there as they will line up and go for two. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful. So now after the touchdown, Luck's going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Play action now. It's Gino. That one caught by Tucker. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a front.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
Now a handoff, running right. A short gain up to the 20. Devin White, that time on the stop. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. That is intercepted. Be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Smith. He'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he will score. Raheem Mostert. Touchdown, Vegas. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. And he gets in for the 2-point conversion. And the lead bumps up to 7. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third.
Broncos 28.
So a big change here. They go from down 1, score the touchdown, add the 2. Now they lead by 7 as they kick it off. They'll get this up past the 20. And that's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. Now a give on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They send Sutton in motion. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Handoff here, up the middle, and that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That's a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Cortland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2. They send the tight end in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Possibly the play of the game right here. It is 4th down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. We'll try the right side this time. They'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Number 1 rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
On second down, it's Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
On fourth down, here's Nix. This is intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. And he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Mostert. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackle for the loss of a yard.
I don't mind the play call, Mike. We've seen him on this possession have a lot of success through the air. So now you try to change it up and think the defense is selling out to stop the pass. Just try to sneak a draw in there. Not much.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Raiders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Carlson now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Raiders will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. This is Turner. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. Wide open, middle of the field. He's got his receiver. Down to the 10. And he will score. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Broncos. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Well, last year, that kickoff would have brought the ball to the 25. Instead, this year, the offense gets it at the 30-yard line. Here's first down. From the shotgun, it's Smith. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Mostert. Finding space at the 15. And he'll wind up taking this all the way down to the Raiders' 6-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
They'll keep it on the ground. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. It is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Smith. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
In this situation, Mike, with time running down, an incompletion here is not the worst thing in the world. Remember, you're already well within scoring range. Now you're just trying to get as close as possible. You can't take a sack, and of course you can't turn it over. So if it's not there, just throw it away.
This kick is good. And they take the lead in the final minute of this game.
And that's just got to be a great feeling over on that sideline, Mike. I mean, an excellent job by this offense to give yourself a chance to win it. And then this kick. I mean, what's left to be said? It was never in doubt, and it's going to lead this team to a victory.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos have taken a 4-point advantage. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
On first down, here's Gino to throw. He finds the rookie from Georgia, Brock Bowers. And And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here we go. One final play. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos.